Late night as I lay awake. In your dreams I heard you whispering her name. What a lie, it felt alive. You gave to me a poet upon my chest. My demons comes away. I know this is ain't like before. You can't pretend to love me anymore. Could you forget what we had? All the memories you left there. Feel now, like a waste inside my head.
Oh, what's up, y'all? How's everyone doing? I'm gonna be honest, I feel kind of like shit, but I got like 4 hours of sleep, so that was good. And then I woke up at 8, and I'm back. I'm back. I don't know how long we're gonna stream for because I think I have to work tomorrow. But I don't know for sure. So we'll see. Yeah. But we're just gonna get into it. We gotta make it to at least tier 4. We gotta do pits. We have a lot to do, to be honest. We got a decent amount done, but we got a lot to do. Let me turn this music down a little bit. Welcome in. Welcome to the show. Okay, we need to make a list of. Let me do that. Make a list of things that I need to lock in on so that I don't so I can stay on top of shit. Dude, I did not save any of my tabs. So finding the build guides I was using is gonna be pull. I need Gork. Because that's a good thing. If I use him for everything, I can just go back to our conversation and see what the fuck we were talking about. Okay, so we need gloves with life on hit. Like, we need GA gloves. Life on hit, strength, critical strike chance. Enids! What's up, brother? Crit strike. Life on hit. And what was the last thing? Strength. I need an Argent Veil. I need to figure out where to farm that. I forgot who it was that there was someone that we killed, that one of the bosses yesterday that was dropping them, but we didn't find any good ones. Justin, what's up, brother? Let me move this over here so it doesn't keep going away every time I write something. Okay, we have the pants, but I don't know if we have a good pair. We really want GA heavyweight. Boots. Arbiter's evade cooldown is reduced. I don't know what that means. Arbiter's evade cooldown. Okay, so those boots should be pretty easy to get. A better heralds. On Blessed Hammer. And then we need a shield with damage reduction. Tank, legendary, shield, damage reduction. A lot of the stats on that shouldn't be too hard, but getting I don't know about damage reduction. I guess I probably have just as good odds getting GA on that as anything else. But you do want crit strike chance. I got like 4 hours of sleep. For some reason I couldn't fall asleep after the stream ended. So I didn't go to sleep till like 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. my time, and then I woke up and then I made food and then I hopped straight on stream. So, not really. I don't feel great, but I don't know. I just feel weird. I feel weird. That's about it. Starless, yeah, we need all of our mythics. So, mythics. And then a passive ammy, which that's gonna suck ass. This is all like hopefuls, you know what I mean? But let me righteousness, iron, sharpen, discipline. Oh, dude, I'm gonna have to go use the restroom. I'm gonna go have to drop a growler, dude. My body is upset at me. Okay. Okay. Okay, we have it. We have our list of what we need to focus on. How am I doing, dude? Yeah, I guess I kind of just answered that. We're doing all right. Like, I'm fine, but like, first of all, I don't know how long I'm gonna stream because I might have to work for my brother tomorrow, and yeah. But we're just gonna go with the flow. Like, I wasn't even gonna hop on stream. I was just like, cause I woke up and I was like, dude, I'm still tired. But like, I felt like there was no way I was gonna sleep through the night because I slept for like 4 hours, which is like not a lot after staying up for whatever, 30 hours. And then, but it's enough that like there's no way I would have been able to sleep like another 6 hours or even probably another 4 hours, which if I slept for like 4 hours and then woke up at like 5 a.m. that might not have been too bad. But if I did that, I was like, I probably won't stream when I get up. I don't know. I don't know. I was just like, just don't think about it. Just go hit live and get on the game. So that's what I did. How are you guys? How's everyone doing, like, build-wise and shit? What are people looking for? Okay, what do we have going on? And have we learned any tricks? Have we learned the purpose of slaughterhouses? Have they fixed anything? There was like so many things that were bugged yesterday. We're just gonna hop straight into... Got Arden running, but haven't gotten any good builds, so switching... Or haven't gotten a good weapon, so switching builds now. Hell yeah. I don't know if that's a hell yeah. That's like a hell yeah? Know what I'm saying? Because it sucks that you haven't got a good weapon, but if you have a good weapon for another build already that you can use, that's good. David! What's up, dude? How are you? Welcome in, sir. How's your, have you been able to start playing yet? I know you came in right, like towards, I think it was towards the end. I was pretty out of it at that point, so I apologize, but. I don't know what we did or didn't talk about at that point. Doing all right. How are you, dude? I'm doing all right. Same. All right. Like, I'm great, honestly. Overall, I'm great, but I'm a little out of it, and I didn't get much sleep. Like, I got enough sleep for sure, but just like that's the worst part about doing a 24-hour stream in the starting in the morning time. Because then you end in the morning time and it kind of just fucks everything up. And then once I finish stream, I definitely couldn't keep streaming, but I couldn't fall asleep. So I didn't go to sleep till like 6 or 7 p.m. my time. So I got like 4 hours of sleep, and then now we're back. Have a 60 Spiritborn, a level 60 Spiritborn, but I want to make something else. I don't really know how to play the Pally. Dude, I don't know how to play the Pally either, to be honest. But what I will say is it's insane. Like, there's like one thing you need, and all of a sudden Pally just becomes the most broken thing in the game. And that is, well, there's a couple of things, but the primary thing is, I'll show you real quick. Let me go back to town real quick. What is this? I came over here to get this. Oh, it's a slaughterhouse thing. So, you have oaths for Pally. I don't know when you unlock these. I don't know when I unlock them. But then once you can get Disciple Oath, or I guess, wait, let me see how all these work. Judgment can now be detonated early by your core Judicator skills, dealing Juggernaut. I think you can use all these different oaths, but Disciple is broken because what it does is it creates your Tyrael effect, essentially, where you have the lightning shooting, like the lightning arms, essentially, that come out of your back, and they just start like tracking enemies and hitting enemies. And I was doing like 0 damage with Blessed Hammer. I can't kill, I don't know, I can kill things now with it, but like before I could do anything with Blessed Hammer, I would just use, because you don't even have to use your, what's the main, this, Arbiter of Justice. You don't even have to use this. It just activates the effect of you becoming the Arbiter, where you get that insane damage every time you use a Disciple skill. So you have Falling Star, which is the one where you jump up in the air and like kind of slam a spear into the ground. And then you have Condemn, which pulls a bunch of enemies into you. Either one of these triggers the Arbiter, and then you just kill everything. No matter what. Like up until, like right now I'm on Torment 3. And so like, if I start like pushing pits, I am not doing enough damage because it is a little bit squishy. The concept that I'm running right now with the gear that I have is just kill everything before it can kill me. Because I don't have a lot of defense yet. But yeah, it's like, and I will say the one thing is you get a huge speed boost when you are the Arbiter, but my movement speed is really bad aside from that. So you just have to like, you have to get your cooldowns down so that this can like be activated all the time, because then you just like run around and that just kills everything. You don't even have to do anything. And then if you get your cooldowns down, you can just use this as a movement skill, your Falling Star. And then since that also triggers the Arbiter skill. But the other thing about this is that it doesn't like start attacking instantly. So there are times where you kind of have to be careful if you get into a situation where you jump into the middle of a bunch of enemies. You gotta try to like keep moving and make sure your auras are up, because I don't even really know what these do. Granting you and your allies attack speed, critical strike chance, up to a maximum of 4 times. Okay. And then what's my other one do? This one does reinforces you and your allies. Yeah, so this is the one that's important for staying alive. And that's what I've been struggling with, is making sure that I'm always popping these, because they come off cooldown pretty quick. But then you have that one, and any of these trigger the Arbiter, and the Arbiter is just like insane. But I know you can use the other oaths, because I've heard of people making like the other versions, like the Zealot. I've heard of every single one of these. Judicator, Juggernaut, and Zealot. So they can all be used, but I think Disciple is insane from what I've seen so far. Where do you get the cooldown? There's a couple places. Like obviously there's the obvious ones. Slaughterhouse is for farming bloodied gear, but like here's the thing, is bloodied, has anyone found out if bloodied gear is useful? Because to me right now, bloodied gear feels like it's a nerf to legendary gear, like ancestral legendaries, because if you get an ancestral legendary and it's bloodied, your GAs can be on the bloodied affix, and the bloody affixes aren't, it doesn't seem like they're that good for most things. But like one of them is cooldown reduction per kill streak tier. Sounds good, right? Now if the kill streak, if like it was like a 50 kill streak or even 100 was tier 1, and then the next tier is, you know, 100 to 200, tier 2, and then 200 to 300, but it's not. It's like tier 1 is 0, or you don't get a tier 1 kill streak until you get to 250 kills or something. And then after that, it's like 350, and then it's like 500 or something. So like, it's absurd. And maintaining those kill streaks where you're getting actual benefits out of the bloodied gear is pretty difficult. So yeah, honestly, I would almost with everything, I would think I'd rather just have not bloodied at all, because there's so few times that it's actually giving you an advantage, and then you don't have to risk, first of all, like masterworking. It just adds another affix that can waste your resources when you're masterworking. And secondly, if it is an ancestral, you can get the GA on the bloodied affix. Now, if it reduced the kill streak amount, like if that was a part of one of the affixes, where if you get a GA on it, it's like kill streak, like tiers are require half as many kills or something. Now that would be goated, because then all of a sudden you're like, okay, I can make it work. But right now, from my experience yesterday, it felt, or I guess it was earlier today, whatever. They just, yeah, I see little to no value in the bloodied things. But yeah, one of the places, let me see where I'm getting cooldown. So you can get like cooldown on rings, obviously. You can get cooldown on your helmet. I have cooldown reduction on my ring and my helmet. I don't know if you want cooldown on your gloves. So you're just trying to get cooldown wherever you can, because I don't think any of, like, a lot of the uniques I'm using right now aren't actually, like, they aren't the uniques for this build. They're just ones that I've got that increase my damage, but they're not necessarily helping me, like, with my specific skill set. Like this one just has a GA on strength, it has attack speed, critical strike chance. You need all of those things. I don't know about Dizzying Blow. Holy Bolt, I don't even think we use Holy Bolt or Purify. So the unique affix on it isn't really helping us at all. Herald of Zakarum is another one where it's like, it's good because it has core skills, chance for Retribution to deal double damage. I don't even think we're using Retribution, but then you gain 46% increased strength, resistance, armor, and Retribution is chance. Strength is good, obviously, because that's our main stat. Resistance is keeping us alive, armor keeping us alive, and armor, the more armor you have, or I think it's damage reduction from armor, I don't know. But, yeah, you get more damage somehow through armor and damage reduction through armor. It used to just be scaling straight off your armor, but then they changed it because it apparently was pretty broken. So now it's all the damage reduction that your armor grants or something. But the hardest thing is going to be for us to get, we need like an all passives amulet. So we're probably not going to hyper focus that, since that's going to be like the hardest thing to get. Right now, the primary things we should be focused on. Let me check pants real quick, because I know I have a couple pairs of these. Rally fortifies you. I need to figure out what the hell rally is, because it's not a skill I have. Sensui, what's up, brother? How goes it? Why don't we just have like a straight up search bar? Because I need to figure out what rally is. Just popping in to say hi and good night. Scorps, good to see you, my friend. Always a pleasure. Much love. Rally is a skill? Okay, it is a skill. Okay. What is it under? Holy Light Aura. Seems like a... Is it? Oh wait, here it is. Okay, so why would we want these pants if we don't even use Rally? Unless we're somehow proccing Rally. Dude, I'm down, Sensui. I'm super down. Cause I really need masterworking materials because I can't masterwork anything yet. And then just like everything else. Yeah, just give me 1 sec. I'm gonna, oh wait, okay. Note that the Ancestral variant includes Rally for extra resources until the late game setup comes online. Okay. I see. Okay, so you remove... You remove that off your skill bar. Kitty, dude, what do you want? Why'd you come in here if you don't want to be in here? Go. Go. I literally just started and she comes barging in and then just is like rubbing my legs like, hey, let me out. Like, why'd you come in here then? What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, so maybe I have to use Rally for extra resource, but I don't necessarily need resource. I just don't understand what's the point of having pants that give you fortification every time you use Rally if you don't use Rally in the late game. Because they have the exact same pants. These are Arcadia. And maybe you're just using it for the heavyweight, which, let me figure out what heavyweight does. I don't remember where that passive is. Heavyweight, increase critical strike damage while healthy. Okay. So that might just be it. You might just be using the pants for heavyweight, which probably doesn't help me as much right now as like Tibalt's, because I'm getting some survivability with Tibalt's and I'm still getting like critical strike and damage. So it might be better to just run Tibalt's for the time being. And then I do have this. I need to farm one of those rings. I forget what they're called. Okay, we did get a GA, but has less Blessed Hammer. So we might use that. I don't know.
See some steel you need?
Okay. Yeah. I'm just trying, because like, I don't like just playing a build and not knowing why I'm doing what and where I'm trying to get to, because then I can't start like figuring out what to prioritize if I'm just like looking at a build guide and trying to find that stuff, you know, because there might be other items. For instance, like these boots help out a lot for certain things, but like I might end up not using advance anymore. But I'm not really struggling with resource a ton. So it's just like, fuck, dude. But yeah, that ring will help a lot. Getting, what's like a ideal helmet? It says to use Godslayer crown for the helmet, which would probably make sense because it has cooldown reduction and max life and all stats and a bunch of other shit. I know I found a Godslayer yesterday, but I don't know if I kept any of them. Okay, fuck it. Before I invite you, Sensui, I'm gonna go use the restroom because I probably should have before I started, but I didn't know I was gonna be attacked by my body. So give me 1 sec. I'll be right back, guys. Okay. The real fun begins with this ring auto cast Blessed Hammer for you. Wait, I didn't even know that. Triggers a random. Oh. Okay. So that ring is kind of a big deal. I found multiple of them yesterday. I just didn't. I didn't keep them because I think they had like 1 or 2 stats that weren't ideal, but it would probably help me more than this ring right now. Because then I don't even have to cast Blessed Hammer. Okay, Sensui. Do you... What's the best way for us to farm Obdicite? Do we just do Nightmare Dungeons? And also, what do you need to do? Like, what are the things you need? Run it, Sensui. How dare you, Gar. Okay, let me see. We can hop in Discord if you want. I don't know if you're in my server. If not, we can hop in Morgan's server. I'm cool with that. Or if you have the server or whatever. Dude, I saw a clip from when we raided Gar. Who is the guy that was showing up on Morgan's stream with the gigantic red beard? Who is that? Because I'm not familiar. I'm in your server. Okay, perfect. Oh, it's Warder? Does he have like a red beard that's like down to his belly button? Because I just saw him pop up on a clip from Morgan's stream when they were playing like Repo or something. And I was like, holy shit, that guy's beard is insane.
What's up, dude?
What is up, brother? I see you've been making some progress.
Dude, I've been running the new lair boss sigils.
Dude, they're so good, right?
They're actually insane.
Yeah, we did a ton of them at the end. Wait, were you with us at the very end last night?
No, I wasn't.
Okay, yeah. We ran like, I don't know, 10 of them before we got off. And I got like 2 mythics. And yeah, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to experience. I was mainly just looking for gear, but...
The XP sucks, but it was good for upgrading. Oh my god, my controller disconnected.
Son of a controller, you're good. He left me in the dust. What are you at, Gar? Where have you made it to?
I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
Also, I need to see...
The hordes is what got me so many levels today.
Hordes?
Yeah, they're big on XP.
Okay, so they nerfed boss XP this season then?
Yeah.
Okay.
The pit, I'm still getting like one level of pit.
That's not bad. What level pits are you doing right now?
55.
Okay. Yeah, because we, what was that guy's name? Gaming something from Morgan's stream came in to help last night for the final like couple hours when we were running those boss runs. And he was already like, I don't know how he had what he had already, because he was just like, he was one-shotting all the tier 2 or Torment 2 bloodied bosses. And yeah, it was just insane. Like, if he was trying to res someone and I was fighting it myself, I was like barely scratching them, and then he would show up and they would just like insta-die. I'm just trying to kill T3 Butcher. Yeah, I don't know if Butcher will be worth running. What are your thoughts on the bloodied gear? I think it sucks ass so far.
I've just been getting the meat or whatever and using it to purchase the gear.
Yeah. But like the gear itself and the bloodied affixes seem pretty useless to me.
Yeah, I haven't noticed the difference.
See, and that's what I'm saying is like, I never notice a point when it's making a difference for me because, you know, if you're at a 400 kill streak or whatever.
Yeah, it's all dependent on the kill streak. Like the max life is nice, but it's only 3%.
Yeah.
And 25% chance for additional gold during kill streaks.
Yeah, that's stupid.
That would probably look pretty nice.
Well, I guess it depends on how much gold it is.
Brother. We've been hanging and banging, brother.
Because I think they can stack too. What's
like
up,
this one
Quaz?
called Feast. Every 10 kills releases a blood poison for 117 damage. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Not worth.
What I would say though is my biggest frustration with it is you find a 3 GA piece of gear and then 2 of the GAs. Let's say, you know, because typically you find a 3 AG's piece of gear.
Greetings.
Maybe one of the GAs is a GA you actually need, or maybe if you're lucky, there's 2. But it just adds another affix that can get a greater affix.
Right.
And I think that's a worst case scenario. It's like even worse than not having that affix at all, because if that GA could go to any other one of the things that you get on that piece of gear, it would probably be more beneficial to your build overall. So it's just like when I find bloodied ancestral legendaries, I'm like, you know, I don't get as excited.
Yeah.
And I haven't checked yet because I haven't got a bloodied mythic yet. But if it can GA the bloodied affix on mythics, that's gonna mean a lot of mythics are gonna be ass if they're bloodied.
Correct.
Because it's hard enough to get one that you want. So, okay. Either way, so I need Obdicite really bad because I can't even masterwork most of my gear. And then just like improvements to my gear, because there's certain things that, like for instance those pants, I don't know why to use those Arcadia pants unless it's just essentially for the heavyweight, the bonus to heavyweight that you get, because I don't use whatever what was that ability called that it says it triggers that fortifies your health? Rally? I don't use Rally. But like that's the unique affix, so I just don't understand unless it's just all because of the heavyweight is the only reason why it's useful.
Does it have that until you get a shroud? Not a shroud. The other helmet with core skills.
No, it's pants.
Yeah, what I'm saying is it using those pants until you get a helm?
No, it has these pants all the way till you have your mythics. But it says, this build guide says to equip Rally, but the only reason you're equipping it before you get the mythics is for resource like management. So if you're constantly running out of resource, but it's not like equip Rally because you're wearing these pants, and then once you get something, it auto casts Rally or it grants you Rally. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's anything, like the unique affix itself doesn't seem like it's doing anything for the build. So heavyweight must just be really strong.
You're doing Blessed Hammer, right?
Yeah. But I can't figure out, because like I like to have an understanding of why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And nothing else on these pants. It's just strength, max life, and total res. And then it has heavyweight. But the unique affix, if that's irrelevant, like pants like Tibalt's Will seem like they would be just as good or better because they have attack speed and critical strike chance and increased damage while unstoppable and also resource generation. I guess I'm not ever becoming unstoppable unless I have something. Okay, yeah, this grants unstoppable. So yeah, I just don't know why I would use these pants at all unless heavyweight is just like super broken and I just don't know enough about the build.
I don't think that it is. Mostly because if you were to use a legendary pair of pants with the Indomitable aspect, and then you're missing damage not using those pants by having armor on it by proccing Castle. Faith per second is really big because you're probably going to be using Ahu, which
What is that?
that's one that exhausts your primary resource to buff damage after every time you regain 100% regen.
Okay.
Which you're gonna get regen off of your Shroud of False Death. That's why those are normally paired together.
And Starless.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so
Well, I would
because I have
recommend the
Indomitable on my
legendary pair.
helmet right now.
Yeah.
But obviously once I get what is the helmet called? Air of Perdition. Yeah. Then I would want that somewhere else is what you're saying.
Right.
Okay, let me try looking up. Let me look because I haven't even looked up Makuna's hammered in build.
Yeah, his is the Indomitable aspect with armor, max life, strength, and faith per second.
But has any of the builds changed since they nerfed Castle? Because Castle only scales with damage reduction now, right?
It's also based off of the amount of armor that you have.
Okay.
But it's capped at 125. So like if you have, see, he doesn't have armor on his gloves, but he has it on his pants and his boots. So between those two, I would imagine you would cap to 125%.
Yeah. Okay.
Also,
And his
probably
build
have a
uses Herald of Zakarum. I didn't know that. Yeah, his build is a little bit different than the other one I was looking at. The only thing is unless I'm missing something, I don't see a like version before you get mythics. Like a legendary version.
Trash man.
Quaz got to level 13. By yourself, Quaz? Dude, also 70 stream streak. Holy fucking crap. You're a psychopath, but I appreciate it. That's insane. What are you playing? Okay, Aspect of Ascension. Casting skill. That grants Arbiter form, increases your damage. Okay, so Aspect of Ascension would be on the gloves. Because what does this do? Holy and fire damage are increased by 50%. Oh, he also is using different skill setup. Because he uses Consecration. Dude, I probably would have to change my entire build to use his. Because I think all of this shit is probably going to be different.
I would stick to what you're using and just put a legendary pair of pants on.
Yeah.
And then throw Indomitable on it. And then you probably what do you have on your boots? Do you have Wild Bolt or Arbiter Zephyr?
Right now I'm just using March of the Stalwart Soul, but I That was just because I liked them early on. Because it makes it so you leap way further forward when you're using advance. So you can like rotate really quickly. But I have boots that I can craft. So the other thing I was going to ask you, what is faith?
That's your source.
So like it's mana essentially?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's your
Okay. It's
gold-
just
your
called
gold bubble.
faith. Okay.
Yep.
I still am not a fan of that. I wish they would have just called stuff
So,
all the same thing.
Let me ask you this: Are you running around with your hammers, or are you casting evade to move?
I am running. What do you mean casting evade to move?
Okay, so with that build, something that is going to like give you light years more damage
Yeah.
is you run. Actually, he's not running it anymore. That's interesting. So you want to use boots that have attacks reduce evade cooldown, right? So as your hammers are hitting, it's resetting your evade just like it did with sorcerer, right?
Okay.
But it makes it to where you don't have to run at all. It's much quicker than running everywhere.
Okay, so you're just evading all the time?
Yes, and also you don't have to keep spamming your hammers, because when you evade, it recasts your hammers for you.
When you have, is it just with that ring though, right? The Argent Veil. Arbiter's evade triggers a random equipped core skill for every 2 meters traveled.
Yes.
Yeah, so I need to get that ring then. But I do have boots I can use that have the...
almost a whole stash of attacks evade cooldown.
Okay. What are the stats you want in it? Because if you're just evading all the time, then you don't need,
You don't need,
movement speed.
Right. It's strength, armor, max life, and faith per second.
Okay. Do you have something like that? Or at least close, because I don't think I have anything that has...
Yep. Right here. Got you.
Okay.
Yep. Why aren't those dropping? Oh, it's because they favored it. And they're bloodied, so you get a little boost of something. You just take
Perfect.
Spear of the Heavens off.
And what was the other one? Max life to put on?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know what gloves you have on, but I have some GA Blessed Hammer gloves you can have.
Yeah, I could use those. Because mine, the only thing they have on them that's useful is they have Bless Hammered, but not GA. And then I have Life on Hit, but I can get Life on Hit other places if I need it.
Yeah.
So having a GA Bless Hammered, even if it has nothing else, is probably better than these. I think... Holy crap. He's hooking it up. He's hooking it up. Okay, so change poison res to armor? Or, wait, no, he had armor on his boots and his pants, right? So
Yeah.
critical strike chance, maybe?
I also have another giant upgrade for you, because I'm never going to use it, but it'd be worth a ton of money. But it would be really good for your build. There you go. 2 passive amulet, one of them
Oh my God.
already.
Yeah, that's actually insane. Because passive amulets, that's going to be like... I was dreading having to do this. Because the last time I did... That was the good thing about Sork is... Most of my builds that I played on Sork were always just using Fractured Winter Glass. Whether it was Lightning Spear or Frozen Orb. And... That's hard, that's annoying to farm, but when I had to farm for like a rogue build I did once or something, you know, because a lot of rogue builds use like a 4 passive amulet. That was absolutely miserable. Okay.
That'll give you 3, and you add another one.
Yeah. And then, yeah, let's see if we can. So it says
Bullshit.
righteousness or iron
Bullshit.
sharpen iron.
And the best offense.
You're playing Druid, Quaz? What build are you gonna do on Druid? And you're right, Enids. I just haven't, like, this is all new to me. And yesterday, I didn't have a chance to actually, like, figure out why I was doing anything that I'm doing because I just wanted to progress. And yeah, so I was kind of just going and waiting for the rest to get figured out later. And now is later, so we're figuring it out now.
My God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm!
Fredward, welcome in, brother.
Calm down.
How are you doing? How was your stream? What were you up to tonight? Okay. Let's see if we can get a passive on this. Discipline. Any passive is probably better than nothing, right?
Like 3 or 4 of them are all the same stats. They're the same amount of percentage of damage increase.
Okay.
So yours was discipline, right? Is that what you rolled?
Yeah.
Let me find it real quick for you so you don't have to look.
Dude, Quaz, thanks for the shout out, brother. Was great. Did some bunker runs on Scum. Hell yeah. So wait, what is that? Is that like raids? Like, are you raiding other people's bunkers or what are you?
Yeah, your core skills deal X amount of increased damage, so that is a good one, yes.
Okay, cool. Because these enchanting gets so expensive that I might just have to settle with that if I don't get anything else.
Yeah, and you're using core skills, so that's really good.
Yeah.
It's the same as iron sharpens iron. The base is 6%, 4 times would be 24%, so those are all equal, basically.
So is it, I remember, I noticed this last season, but I never like looked into it. When you're enchanting, do certain items, it costs way more, like their cap, because you know, they've capped off how much gold it costs. So right now my cap is at 3.7 mil per enchant. But like if I'm doing it on boots or something, I think it only goes up to like 1.2 or something. Is it just based on the type of gear you're enchanting?
I've never noticed.
Okay.
That's a good question.
Okay, that's gonna have to do for now because I just went through half of my money and didn't see a single other passive because it got discipline 1, which obviously isn't ideal because you can get 2, but it's better than whatever I had before healing received or whatever, so we'll take it. That in. Okay, gloves. We want to probably take off poison res and get critical strike chance if we can. And be quick about it. Or cooldown reduction could work, but like right now, I think my character only has like 30% critical strike chance. But I know you want to be critting, so
Yeah, you want to try to get as close to 100% as you can.
but like the Defiance
But you
aura,
get, like,
or
yeah,
wait,
you get
the
like a
fanaticism.
30% extra, so you only need like 68 or 70%.
Okay. Because that'll be 3% up to 4. So that's 12% that you can get from this. So yeah, we still need to find a shit ton of critical strike chance. What's up, beef?
You'll get that from the
Also, Maniacal, I saw you. I seen you.
and your Scarlet.
Beef kisses on the mouth. How do you
You'll
know?
get like 25% from your air and 25 from your ring, so you'll just need to make up another 20%.
Yeah. So between my gloves and my ring, get it there. But like just knowing that now, so that when I find a ring, you know, this is the type of stuff I need to know. So when I'm going through gear, if I see a ring that has, let's say, strength and crit strike chance and, you know, whatever, those are the things I need to know, so I'm not throwing away items that could actually be huge for me.
Here you go. For now. This will be good.
Bright aura. Brighter soul.
Holy cow. Crit strike chance and strength.
And cooldown reduction, I think.
No.
No, it didn't have it. Must have been a different one.
Yeah, that's still insane. That will help me out a ton, because I have, apparently I had a bunch of them with just cooldown reduction GAs on them. Then I have some stuff that I should just get rid of. I don't know why I kept it. It was probably just out of panic. Okay.
Magic is neither
So
good nor
our
evil.
gloves,
How may
we
I
might
help
just stick with cooldown reduction for now, because I'm running out of gold. Let's masterwork these though, or temper them. And does Makuna's build do Arbiter duration?
Let me go.
Disciple damage. Because you might be able to get Arbiter duration.
Get that on your boots.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because I didn't have boots before. Okay. But the thing is Disciple damage doesn't increase. Like, that doesn't increase Arbiter damage, does it? Because my Disciple skills, I don't think I'm really scaling that damage. Jealous? Yeah, dude, you know it.
That'll put damage towards your hammers.
Oh, okay, okay. There is abandoned military bunkers. You need to find key cards in the map to open the doors and kill pen inside, and has top tier loot. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, I like that. I like whenever they have stuff like that in a, like, just those little like things where you can go and you have to hunt something down to get good rewards.
Are you using Condemned to proc your Arbiter, or are you using?
I'm
Arbiter
using
Justice?
Falling Star and Condemn.
Okay.
Mainly just because I that was what I was following at the time.
Right.
But
So-
like I said, I think Makuna's, like, there seems to be enough different that I bet the skills he even uses are different on his build.
Well, what's good about the Arbiter duration that helps your hammers is that it applies vulnerable for 4 seconds every gas.
Wait, what does?
Condemn.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
that's why it's important for you to keep your condemnation or whatever up longer. That and it gives you like a 25% movement speed buff. Plus, you can teleport through walls.
With condemn?
With condemn, yeah.
How do you teleport through walls with it?
While you're active, while you're in your arbiter form,
Yeah.
when you're in a wall, you just hit what was it called? Evade.
Interesting. Cause, oh, okay, has one additional charge and implies vulnerable for 4 seconds. Okay. I don't see anything about movement. Oh, or is unhindered make you have increased movement speed?
Arbiter form gives you the movement speed.
Oh, yeah, yeah. The animation jumps you through walls. I was wondering how that happened yesterday, because I went through walls multiple times and I had no idea why that was happening.
Yeah, once you take advantage of those boots that I gave you, and you just evade everywhere, it becomes huge for that build.
Yeah. Okay, that's gonna do for now. Then on these, we're doing Arbiter Duration.
You can get that ring you need from Burial and Dariel and Harbinger.
Yeah, I found a couple of them yesterday, but I didn't realize how essential it is for the build. So I just was like looking for one that had better stats instead of just keeping any of them and making it work. But like, yeah, this other ring I have, the Wreath of Auric Laurel, I think other builds might use it, but overall it doesn't really provide that much for my build.
Right.
How's Frosty Tools know all this info about me? Dude, it's AI. It just looks up like all your Twitch profile, like your bio, looks at previous games, the most recent games you've played.
I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you're good. I should be done soon though. Okay, this is the ring I need. So we want to take we want to take shadow resistance off. Sorry, I was like, hey, what up? And then got some crazy message from my ex. Like, what the F? Oh, shit. Messages from your ex are usually, even if it seems like a good message, it's probably a trick. Don't fall for it. That's my Ricky's advice of the day. As the great philosopher, I forgot who said this specifically, but it was a great philosopher, whoever said it. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Wise words. Wiser words never been spoken. I should look that up though. Who said that? Well, that's the thing. Go through every single word, Quaz. Bitches ain't shit. Not every woman is a bitch, and bitches aren't just connected to women. There can be guys that are bitches too. You know, so this is like philosophy 401, okay? This is okay, it's Snoop Dogg. Yep. One of the great philosophers of our time, Snoop Dogg. Okay, I won't be able to give that to anyone else, and it's probably not even worth keeping.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer? What's left?
Okay, I'm just enchanting this ring real quick while I still have any money left. try to get their what am I looking for? Cooldown reduction maybe? Yeah, there we go. Or attack speed would work, I guess. And then let me find some pants because I do have a couple pair. That might be good enough for now. Strength, max life, healing received, and poison res. Dude, is there a less pointless affix in the game than healing received?
That's good with life on hit.
Oh, because it's from any source of
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, well I don't think
Like
I'll
I said
have any.
yesterday, you'll figure out that after like pit 90, your build is pretty squishy.
No, yeah, my build has felt squishy even now. Like I just kill things faster than they can kill me is kind of been what I've been relying upon. Armor. That's good.
You can go through these pants. I'm dropping some pretty decent ones.
Okay, now I'm out of those things. Forgotten Souls. Dude, these little brains all floating around. The cook. Last time I played Diablo was in like 2005 or 6, I think. And that was the last time I played. No, it wasn't Diablo 4. Diablo 4 came out in... When did Diablo 4 come out? Like 21? Yeah, something like that. I'm asking Gork. 2023. That is kind of crazy that it's only been 3 years. Doesn't sound right. It's like the longest 3 years of my life. Well, that could have been either Diablo 2 or Diablo 3 because they had the secret cow level on both of those. Glad I'm here in that moment. Holy. A long year is a good thing. Really, I think? I don't know. It's like, I just mean the 3 longest years of my life in terms of like, I played it on release, but that feels like 5 years ago. Because I stopped playing it for 3 seasons, and then came back for season 4, 5, and 6, and then stopped playing it for another year. And that was all within 3 years. What does strongholds give you, by the way? Experience. And like, for instance, and it's if there's, because like legions usually spawn in strongholds, and legions are good ways to get like a lot of the crafting materials. So if you haven't completed a stronghold yet and a legion spawns there, then you can't like complete the legion. You can't like interact with the legion until you complete the stronghold.
Also a part of the season this season.
Yeah. Okay, so now I need to make sure I have the right aspects on all this shit. So Ascension, Indomitable, Arbiter, Zephyr. So right now on my helmet, for this helmet that I have right now, I already have Indomitable. So we'll do Ascension on the gloves. Oh fuck, I don't even have things to imprint on. You need these Forgotten Souls to even imprint them. Dude, this new thing that Grok implemented where they have agents thinking might end up giving us better results, but it's so much slower than it was before. Okay. So legions are going to be the best way to get Forgotten Souls. Or Hell Tides. Or Nightmare Dungeons is what it says. Okay.
Legion events are 100% the best way.
Yeah. The hard thing about those is they're just like, I don't know how often they spawn, but I feel like every time I look for one,
20 minutes.
every 20 minutes. Okay. Well, we're probably just gonna have to go with what we got now and then go farm some stuff because
Who ordered all this fucking animated?
I can't. Hell yeah, Shredward. I was not anticipating that right now.
I think for Obdicide, our best bet's probably the Hordes. Because I've been doing Nightmare Dungeons and been getting like only 40. It's a little ridiculous.
Which Nightmare Dungeons were you doing?
Not the correct ones.
Because the Roderick Strong Rooms, I think we got like 900-ish for each one of those we did yesterday. But we were doing them in Torment 2. I'm assuming the higher Torment, you probably get better rewards.
Have a materials reserve. That'll be good for Forgotten Souls and Obdicide.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so just a heads up, our build is probably gonna get worse now because we can't change anything on it right now. So we just like got rid of a bunch of shit, but we weren't able to put the aspects on that we need or any of that because we ran out of resources. So it's gonna be bad, but then once we can get those resources, it'll end up being better. Gotta kill guardians. Here, I'll go this way if you go that way.
Alright. There's a chest by me that has stuff in it.
Okay. So my build is significantly worse because I wasn't able to put on my aspects. So I can't even like kill elites.
Alright, I'll come to you.
I'm coming over to you, so I'll just stick with you because
Other chest by me.
still missing a guardian. I just farmed 7k Obdicite from Refinement Undercity. Each run was like 200 to 225 per run, but like 2 minutes or less a run. That might be it. So he said he farmed 7k Obdicite from Refinement Undercity.
Yeah, I just don't have any refinement.
Yeah, I don't know if I do either, to be honest.
Those normally
Good morning,
spawn
Cope.
in the,
Or night or whatever. I have no idea what it is anymore.
my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone?
Wonder Breads. Welcome in.
Calm down.
Thank you so much for the raid. Also, Quaz, if you're still in here, I was gonna ask you, are you... I still don't know if you're... Because you said you got to level 13. Are you trying to, like... You think you're gonna play this game? You wanna give it a real shot? Because I can help you once I get my ship figured out. We can get you power leveled super quick if you would like. But if, like, I just wasn't sure how you were feeling about things. And Cope, I have some... Also, yeah, Cope, I needed to ask you too. Do you still need help? Dude, I don't know what it is, because I thought it was the butcher just went after whoever was the weakest player, because that's what it kept doing to Morgan all night last night. But he's just completely ignoring me now and just going straight for you. And I know... Oh, I muted it the wrong time. What I was saying is, I thought the butcher just goes after the weakest player, but he's completely ignoring me, and I'm definitely weaker than you right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Because, like, last night, he was just hyper-focusing Morgan everywhere we would go, and so, like, and she was a lower level than all of us, and so I just assumed it had to do with whoever was, like, the weakest of the party. It was, like, purposefully targeting them. What's up, Wonder Breads? Give me 1 second. I'll get you a shout out.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to kill me.
I'm just I just switched up my build, but I didn't have the resources to change my new gear, so now I'm kind of really weak, or at least
With Forgotten Souls and stuff right here.
a lot weaker than I was. So, good lesson to learn. Don't switch your build until you know you have all the necessary shit to get your new gear up and running. Because I also destroyed like half the gear I had that I was using. Because I didn't even think that I would run out of Forgotten Souls. I was like, I still have enough gold. I should be chilling. Whoa. In a group of 4 of us on rotation. Yeah, we'll have to try that because like it just kind of depends. We're just gonna, for now, we're just gonna have to be running whatever we have. So if we have Herodric Strong Room, I know that one's good because you can get like a 1,000 or more Obdicite per Strong Room, and then you just get like random Obdicite as you're going through the rest of the Nightmare Dungeon. But if we have Tributes of Refinement, just do those, but like right now until I get, like I'm gonna be so slow going through Undercity until I can get this shit like tempered, aspects,
The wonders of Sanctuary at your fingertips.
all of those things.
How may I help you?
Okay, so this is Ascension. Okay, now I can actually put on some aspects. Nice. Okay, let me see what other aspects this other build was using, because Makuna only has the mythic one that I can find. just gonna do that for now. Actually, let me make sure I have all the other aspects I need first. You get like a bonus if you're using an aspect on an amulet, right?
What do you mean?
So, doesn't it give you like 1.5%, like a 50% increase to whatever the base level is? For instance, if it says normally you'd get 30% increased damage if you're using it on gloves, but if you use it on an amulet or a two-handed weapon gives you double the bonus, and then an amulet gives you 1.5. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, this one is Celestial Strife. Let's see if we have that. Then let me do a shout out for Wonder Breads.
Oh shit, Bread's in here. Hello, Bread.
Yeah, what's up, Bread? It's been a minute. How's your season going? Yeah, it is Sensui. That's hilarious that he knew your name. Or knew your voice. Unless you saw his name.
We played a lot of Diablo together.
Yeah. You get that 200 to 2,000 in Herodric, depending on what tier you get in the strong room and what difficulty you're on. Yeah, that's what I assumed, because we were doing it on Torment 2 last night, and I think we got like around 1,000. Good morning, yes, mate.
We could probably do tier 4. Or try it at least.
Yeah, well, let me get my... Once I can craft my shit, because I couldn't even kill, like, shit in there, so... But once I can get this stuff, where I at least have, like... tempers and... aspects. Wait, what is this doing? So that has Ascension there. Holy Punishment. Okay, so that's, I guess, what we'll put on a ring. And then this. Wait, what did you say to have on the boots?
Arbiter Zephyr.
Okay. Because I knew I heard you say something about wild bolts or something at one point. Okay. So I threw my back out today at work. Dude, that actually sucks. Started late as fug, but I'm Paragon 138. Got all the Arbiter stuff, so... Which Arbiter build are you running? Because there's multiples, right? Or do they all use Blessed Hammer? I feel like
straight Arbiter.
So what is that? What's the difference between that?
It's just straight wing strike.
Okay.
I'm not using any core skills.
How long did you guys last night? Like 23 and a half hours or something? Like we could have gone longer, but there was a clear, well, also I was on the verge of starting to say some crazy shit. You know how I get. At that point when the filter's all gone, all bets are off. But, and I could just tell, you know, Morg was about to get off anyway. She was like trying to look for her escape for a little while. And so I was just like, screw it, let's just run these boss mats that I had. And we ran those and then ended up, yeah, it was like 23 hours and something. And then we all raided Gar. No, I was still chilling. But I will say, I think I was frustrating Morgan because I kept trying to push. And Beef, she was trying to help Beef. And So I kept making like side comments about like, well, I would be here if, or like, you know, they're struggling in tier 2. You know, I'd make little comments like that. But I was just goofing, kind of. But we also were going so slow at one point that I was just like, what the fuck are we doing? But I should have been, you know. But Beef was actually kicking ass. He was doing a build all on his own. He wasn't following a build guide for most of the time. And he was like, he was kicking ass. He was keeping up with me.
Yeah, his theory crafting, like he was reading shit hardcore about everything, so that's good.
Yeah, no, he, like coming from PoE 2 to D4, because like you kind of have to do that if you want to have any sense of what you're doing in PoE 2, because it's just so complex. So coming from that to D4, I think is actually really good, because then you don't just like copy paste a build guide right off the rip, because you can't really do that in PoE 2 because so much of this stuff is way harder to get. So you kind of have to figure out what you're trying to do so that you can find what works for your build wherever you're at. Like it forces you to have a better understanding of your build for sure. Okay, so we have those. I have aspects on everything. Let me, these Audacity thing, that doesn't do anything for me. Been there, yeah. I did kind of feel bad because I, you know, and then there was a one point, I did message Morgan, by the way, but there was one point where she was trying to like correct me on something that I was just like, dude, you know, we were like 20 hours deep and I was just like, please, just please. Because I was like, I don't have the energy to argue right now. See, and the thing is it was something so like pointless too. It was fighting Lilith, and she has like this ring that you can't go outside of. I know for a fact in like season 5 when I used to fight Lilith, that didn't exist. She used to crack the ground, and she used to like parts of the map would start dropping off. I remember it specifically, but in that first stage, there wasn't a ring that you couldn't go outside of. So that's all I said. I was like, oh, I don't remember this ring. And she was like, it's always, you know, and I was just like, okay. My bad. I should have just kept my mouth shut. I should have learned my lesson. Because it also wasn't worth me trying to make a thing either. Oh, you want to see a Doombringer maniacal? That's the first 4GA mythic. Maybe ever. I know it's not ever, because there was that one time where there was like a certain point where we were getting mythics super easy. And then like, you know, during the PTRs, they give you the little goblin that you can just spawn unlimited mythics. But depression. We'll have stern words. Gotta catch some Z's. Dude, Wonder. Much love, Wonder. He said good luck to you and Sensui. Hell yeah. Guys, go follow Wonder if you're not following Wonder. Go follow Shredward if you're not following Shredward. Shredward's been playing Scum, which might be a game we're gonna check out at some point when, you know, things slow down a little bit. Because I've heard really good things about it, and he's been saying it's amazing. So I kind of want to check it out. And it's just absurd. It would be a great game if we could get like 1 or 2 other people to hop on, even if it was just for one stream, but for like 6 or 8 hours and just fuck around and die a lot and try to build a base. And, you know, it looks like it would be a great time. So sorry I'm late. I didn't think you were getting on tonight after. Dude, I wasn't. going to. I slept like 4 hours and then I was like, but I woke up and I knew I wasn't gonna be able to go back to sleep, and I was just gonna hop on the game and not stream and just play for a couple hours until I got tired enough to go back to sleep, and I was like, screw it, I'll just, like, it takes nothing to hit go live. Do you guys run strongholds while leveling or later in the season? Leveling, Cope. Like, what I've heard as the recommendation is level to 50 and then go start hitting strongholds, because they give you a bunch of experience. So like those final levels between 50 and 60 usually take longer than 1 to 50. Salute Feels, what a champ. Hell yeah. Dude, we'd love to have you on our server as well. Well, maybe that's what we could do. I can beef. I'm still looking for a level. Oh, I have you. I have one for you, Cope. What is your gamer tag? Because I can just invite you to our party and I can drop this for you. Because I found one yesterday. Are you in our clan? You are. Okay. Here, let me add you first. And then just invite me to your game and I'll give it to you. Because you're at, you're not at this torment tier yet. I'll be right back, Sen. This will take me 2 seconds. I feel a little bad that I got all that gear in the first sesh. What are you talking about, Beef? I just felt bad because I think I frazzled Morgan. But she should have known what she was getting into. She knows me. Getting both rings, Grave Bloom, and the gloves. Well, to be fair, Beef, we all got gear. That's the good thing about this game, is it wasn't just like we all get drops when a boss dies. Another thing I prefer with this over PoE is we're not splitting, you know, like if you kill a boss and he drops, let's say overall he drops 5 rare items and like 2 legendary items or whatever, and then like maybe someone gets 3 of the rare items and both legendaries and you get 2 rare items, and it's like we did the same thing. Why don't I get any of it? You frazzled her for sure. Yes. Oh, you can't even invite me? Okay, let me just leave. What are you in? Standard. What is standard? Are you in normal or? Okay. Yeah, I liked how the loot system was. I knew what was going down, and I'll tell you what, I was a little disappointed that you were playing hard to get. Dude. Because then I sent her and Beef this like message about how grateful I was, and the first thing Morgan said was like, "You were a jerk." I was like, "My bad." Because to me, like, you know, nothing bothers me. So even all of the things that happened or things that frustrated me during that time, that's nothing to me. You know, at the end of it, I'm just like, dude, that was sick. I had a great time with my friends. There wasn't a second through that entire time where I was like festering over something that happened or worried about anything. I was just goofing. And then at the end of it, I was like, I just had a good time with my friends. But that's the difference. I think, you know, everyone's different, but it's also, I have 3 sisters. You know, I get it. I forget, when you do capstones, do they just stay gold and don't tell you? Yeah, if you started a new session, they stay like gold. So like, if you're in one session and you complete them all, and then you log out and log back in, or even just like, yeah, log out, log back in, whatever, then they all show up gold again, like you haven't completed them. All they do is they unlock the seasonal, these things, the seasonal quest or whatever, quest line. I forget what they call this. Who cares? But then you have to do one of them to unlock the pits. I think, I can't remember. There was so much confusion yesterday. One of them, I think you have to complete to unlock access to the pits so that you can unlock the later torment levels. Can you and beef pop me to 60? Here, give me 1 sec, Cope. Let me ask Sensui. You want to run a couple pits and help someone get to 60 real quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Wrong button. Because they only need 19 levels, which shouldn't take us long.
No, not at all.
David, where do I have you on here? Do you have me added? If you're available right now, David, we can just get you in here too. Because it doesn't make a difference for us. We might as well help out whoever if we're already doing it. Merc. The Merc Man. The Mercomancer. There you go. Make a necro. Mercomancer. Not yet, Merc. We need to get in better shape first. If I'm in Penitent, what pit tier should I be in? Like, I don't know, 5 to 10 or something. I forgot when the Torment tiers unlock. Okay, so Penitent is tier 7 pits. Did you add me? Okay, I'll just add you. There we go. Still trying to get $25 from my wife so I can get blue badass. That is hilarious. He said, I'm trying to get $25 from my wife so I can get the blue badass pally gear. I love that. Why didn't that pop up on here? I heard something. Oh, there you are. You have to, it says you're in a party right now, so you have to leave your party real quick, David. Or request to join my party. Want to know something crazy? What's up, Maniacal? Okay. Did we? I don't think that Nightmare Dungeon wasn't really for Obdicite, but we might have got enough to hit it once or twice. Oh, but we used all of our Forgotten Souls. Okay. I forgot about that. Well, fuck it. I'm retired. Wife takes care of all my money. No, I just thought it was awesome. Like, you know, to think of. I wasn't saying anything about, like, oh, you gotta ask your wife for permission or anything like that. No, fuck that. That's what respectful people do in marriages. Especially if you know that, you know, like, I'm bad with money. So if I'm in a relationship, that's like a good thing if someone else is helping me with that shit. So I get it. I'm on wave 5 of 10 and I got, oh, in hordes? Hell yeah. You'll be married one day. Yeah, we'll see about that. I feel like I need to get out of Utah before I get married. But I also have to, like, change. Like, I have to make money before I can get out of Utah. But that might be coming. Yeah. Just stay by the door, Coat. Your guys' goal is just to try to not die. Yeah, see how much weaker my build is now? Oh. So we're definitely gonna have to tweak some shit. Like, obviously we need to do masterworking, we need to do tempers. But we can't even kill a single rare, so that's not a good place to be at. That's why I usually don't like fucking with my build too much until I... Okay, good thing is we can get our glyph zones up. Yeah, I don't know why switching that stuff like neutered my build right now. So I don't know if maybe I should wait on like some of this stuff until because the only thing that I really switched was to bolts for these pants and the amulet, but this amulet has to be giving me more damage.
Yeah, it 100% is.
So the only thing I can think of is the Tibalts, because other than that, the boots weren't really giving me damage. They were just helping with my basic attack, which I wasn't even using that much anyway. And the ring is just an improvement to what I had. So let me try.
We were doing pit 55.
Yeah, I know, but even in like the Nightmare Dungeon and everything, like I just feel like I'm not doing any damage to elites at all.
That's giving you a bump in crit strike chance and attack speed.
The Tibalts?
And all stats.
Yeah, so this might actually be better. And I get the 18 increased damage when unstoppable. Because these pants are definitely going to be better for staying alive, but right now I'm struggling more with damage than staying alive. And I need to be using evade more. Okay, let me I'm off to bed. Dude, Shredward, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for coming through. Much love, brother. We'll figure out Scum. Here's the thing. I'm going to be grinding this game a lot for the next, like, probably month. But if you're still playing Scum after that, we'll get some time. Thank you for the shout out. Yes, mate. Dude, look at that. Top 10 mod. Top 10 mod of the year award. At least top 10. Maybe even top 5. We don't know yet. I have less than 10 mods, so just as context.
Greetings.
Guys, if you're not following Blood and you want to play Necromancer, or you just want to have a good ass time, period, go follow Blood. Also, mod of the year, top 10 mod of the year, yes, mate. He isn't playing D4 this season yet. I don't know. Odds are not great, but he does play PoE and he kicks ass at that. About to start wave 10. Dude, that's actually insane, Maniacal. How's your season so far, Blood? Do the build guides tell you what you need to roll on each piece of gear? Yes, Cope. Cope, if you have like a build you're trying to go for, just let me know and I'll try to find a build guide for you, okay? You did a 15? A T15? Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna make sure. Also, if you guys have elixirs, Cope and David, because I just hit you guys with incense, but you get extra XP if you have elixirs. If you can't make them yet, I can drop some for you. All good. Probably will be on it. Hell yeah. Sounds good, Shredward. No. Think about next one, maybe 5%. Okay, 5%. Hey. So you're saying there's a chance. I just have brutality scrolls. Okay, so here's some for you guys if you don't have them. On the ground back here. And then just pop one of those each. And then, yeah, we can... Because I think each one is like 5% increase in XP. And then with the incense, I think it's 5% too. For each one. Oh no. Oh no.
I'll come get you.
Dude, these guys that just like spawn a lightning tower and then shoot it in every direction.
Oh my god.
Yeah. They don't fuck around. Finish wave 10. That's actually insane. What is the resource called in Hordes? Yes. He got 2335, which I feel like that seems like a lot. I was never getting that much.
He probably got 3 of the
chaos ones. Yeah.
It's rare, but it does happen.
But those chaotic events, they are chaotic because I have got like anywhere from like 100 to like 900 from one event.
Yeah, especially if you get the goblins.
Oh yeah. I'm in 10. It was 72 yesterday. This morning, 33. Dude, I don't know what's going on with this winter, to be honest. Because here in Utah, we haven't had snow on the ground all winter. We had like one storm where there was snow on the ground for a day. But I also have the sleepy time builds. The monsters come to me. The Arden, is that what you're talking about, Maniacal? Yeah. Seems like a good time. If you like that playstyle. I have to keep myself engaged, otherwise I get tired. That should help. While moving for 2 seconds after, you deal 80% increased damage and 30% cooldown reduction. Oh, you have, is it Wild Bolt? Wild Bolt's the one that does that, right? Pulls the monsters to you.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, this I've been trying to use evade as my movement, and it is hard to get used to.
Yeah, once you have those boots masterworked, it'll be a lot better too.
Yeah.
Your cooldowns are a big part of it.
Can you still... I don't think you can craft nightmare sigils anymore.
Yeah, you can.
You can? Oh yeah, I guess you can. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, finally got a couple clips legendary.
Nice. I need to head to bed, have to call the boss in the morning and see if I need to go see the doctor tomorrow. Gotta love workman's comp. Hell yeah, brother. Maniacal, always a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming through. Get some rest. Have a great night. Hell yeah. Okay, we're making progress. We just get less sigil dust because they added bloody sigil to the loot pool. Do the bloody sigils not give you sigil dust if you destroy them? But also, yeah, sigil dust, it used to just be like, because before they had like the valuable affixes essentially on nightmare sigils, it seemed like you could have made as many nightmare sigils as you wanted because they just didn't really matter. But now that they have that mechanic,
I love the arcade style stuff they did with the butcher sound effects. Carnage.
oh yeah, yeah, I like hear him like all the time, even in things where he doesn't appear.
Yeah, it goes with your kill streak.
Oh, I see. Okay. I use a camera, Cope. It's like, I don't know how much it was. I got a good deal on it, but it's a pretty decent camera. Because I just had a lot of issues with webcams and getting like, and most webcams now, you have to have like some kind of subscription to their service to use like green screen effects and stuff. And they make it like really difficult to do that through your, streaming software.
They banned green screens from TikTok recently.
Why?
Because people were streaming while driving. Using a green screen somehow in their vehicle.
That is like a perfect example of where you allow people to start just making absurd rules. Like the more freedom you give or the more you allow, they're just like, okay, well, because 10 people did something, we're gonna ban it from anyone using it, period, which is just absurd to me.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
How do you know if you have baneful hearts? Go into Helltide? Pretty sure I got a slip disc. Oh shit, that's actually not good, Michael. Back shit is not good. I guess you did say you threw out your back, so. Hopefully it's not serious. Not fresh meat. Oh, from the bloody sigils you get fresh meat instead of sigil dust? I use NVIDIA Broadcast. I don't use that. I've never used it, so I don't know how that works, to be honest. I use OBS. And I used to use Streamlabs OBS, but now I just use the plain Jane OBS. Who died? Yeah, just a heads up. Cope or whoever keeps trying to come help. I'm dying in these. And I am 154 Paragon. So, you know, I get it, because I get that it's boring to just sit there, but if I can't stay alive, it's gonna be hard for either of you to stay alive. And everything does poison damage now. So you're just getting a shit ton of poison or damage over time as well. Oh, it's running at you? That's good. That's fine. I just wasn't sure. Literally throwing something in the trash compactor. Didn't realize I was also throwing my back in there. Holy shit. Michael. I was just making sure because I have the same problem where like obviously part of it is because I'm streaming. So when like people are like rushing me and stuff, I'm like, nobody wants to watch a stream where I'm just sitting in the same spot doing nothing. But I have a hard time just like doing that, just sitting and doing what I should. I get antsy. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure some shit out, because I guess maybe we never even were doing 55s before. That could be part of it. The reason why everything feels so bad right now. I don't know what pits we were maxing out at yesterday. That was weird. It like popped. I got like a level when you got him to like half health. So I thought he was already dead.
That is strange.
I use black circle orbs and broadcasts for my webcam. It takes away the back picture. Oh, so instead of using a green screen, you just use, because I know that there are programs where you can do it without a green screen. I have had issues because it usually makes your picture look a lot less clear because it's doing like a lot more processing on your image. I don't know what the fuck to call it. So, but I have a giant green screen in my room. It's like 10 feet by, I think it goes up to like 8 feet. I only have it set at like 6 feet right now though. We might be able to use this shield. We want strength max life, damage reduction, critical strike chance. So it has strength max life, and then we just change lightning res to, I don't know. I might not actually need it. Oh, did you hit 60 cope? Hell yeah. Resource cost reduction. This might be good to have. Perhaps.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
Just shows me on screen. I need streaming lights for real in front of me. Yeah, getting streaming lighting set up is a pain. I still haven't found a good solution to it because if I'm playing like shooter games where you have to like be paying attention to everything. And in dark spaces, you have to be able to see. Having bright lights shining makes it so you can't see your screen as well, you know? So I'm going to give my... Oh, yeah, no problem, Cope.
Keep my forge hot.
Dude, shout out Sensui. He's the one that's doing everything. I wouldn't be able to do these without him. Okay, what was I gonna do? I was gonna see... I need to see if Makuna's... Does he have End Guard on, like, all of his gear, too? Because...
It's on the amulet. For sure.
Yeah, well, because it's something you can temper on. And... Yeah, it looks like he has it on the... pants and the amulet. But since he has so many mythics... Because this other build just has End Guard on, like, anything you can put it on. Which I think is just for survivability.
Yeah. Let me see if On Guard still does what.
Oh yeah, that is how it's pronounced. I'm an idiot. On Guard. All hail Sensui. Cope said thank you so much for helping him out. I don't know what that sound was in my game.
Yeah, On Guard is what gives you plus 70% armor. I have 7 ranks into it, but and 35% block chance. And I get damage dependent on something with my block chance.
Yeah, that's gotta be huge then. But apparently you need Forgotten Souls for everything, even tempering, which is absurd. I didn't have any problems with resources like the entire time I was playing last season, and I feel like this season I don't get why they ever make it like for crafting stuff. We should just get way more resources. Because it also says by destroying legendaries, aren't you supposed to get Forgotten Souls? Or is it only if they're ancestral legendaries? Oh, it is. Ancestral equipment. Okay.
You also get like 7 every boss kill.
I'm not getting any because I used all mine and I only have 1 from... But maybe... Or you mean like layer boss?
Yeah, like a lair boss.
Okay. Not like a pits boss.
If you want to knock this out real quick, we can try to do a 60 to get him to level 60, and then there's a Legion in 9 minutes.
Okay, yeah. We can do that.
And we'll do it in tier 4 because you get substantially more in tier 4 than you do damage.
Yeah. Do monsters not drop potions in... Oh, I guess they do. Okay. I was gonna say, I feel like I'm always out of potions in pits.
The elites do, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. 2 are you guys? I have such a hard time leveling. No. It is not a problem to me whatsoever, because I also hate leveling. Also,
especially when you get to like level 35.
Sensui streams, if you guys didn't know. So let me do a shout out for him. I kind of suck at this sometimes. I try to stay on top of it, but I feel like I'm not great at it. But go follow him, because he does this type of shit in my stream. He does it in Morgan's stream. He's just like a good dude who's always helping people out. So, and follows are free, you know. Yeah, no problem whatsoever. Go. And whatever I can do to help you through the season as you're playing, don't hesitate to ask. If you're looking for gear, if you want to level a new character, whatever. And if I can help you, I will help you. Because that's one of the main reasons why I used to love this game, and what brought me back to the game is being able to like help people out, because people help me out all the time. Part of it because I'm streaming, and so people want to come in and show off their build and show off their gear. So
appreciate you, man.
hell yeah. Okay, and then you said
4 minutes.
Okay, David, we're gonna have to switch this to Torment. And same with you, David. If you need anything, let me know. Anything I can help you with, I will. But like, David, hopefully you know that by now. I feel like you know, we've known each other for a while. And in most games, that's one thing I will say. David has like hopped in to a lot of games that we've played, tried them out. And yeah, I think that's sick. I think anyone who's willing to try out different games and give them a shot. But yeah, if there's anything you need, let me know. Okay, you're awesome as always. Oh, yep. Hell yeah. I'm just gonna go mess with this stronghold for a second. I probably can't complete it in 4 minutes, but...
You got 2.5 now.
Yeah, okay, I'll just kill this goblin and then come over there. Maybe. Dude, I hate that. They need to move the promote thing. That needs to be at the bottom. Because I always try to teleport to people and I promote them to party leader, which doesn't make a difference to me, but it's like, it just makes it so that I'm not teleporting to them. Have you seen the sword in the brandish build?
Yeah, I think it's the red sermon.
Yes. I did find one of those earlier. I don't think it had good rolls, but I might have one in my stash. Is that, do you need one of those?
I'm pretty sure I have a decent one too.
No, not red.
Not good.
What was that other one that I just gave Cope? Cope, what was the one that I gave you? Because that started with an S, didn't it?
Supplication.
Yeah, maybe it's supplication. Suffocation or something? Yeah, supplication. Okay.
Suffocation.
That was close. Sounds the same.
Same difference.
Yeah. Okay, let me look up where we farmed that from. Gregor. Okay, we'll keep an eye out for you. That's the build I'm running. I don't know anything about the Brandish build. Before you brought up that you were playing that yesterday, Cope, I didn't even know there was a Brandish build. But I didn't know a lot of things about Paladin, and I still don't.
Oh, somebody's doing Spirit of the Heavens. Insane.
Is it good?
You proc it with Judgment, and I'm pretty sure Judgment got nerfed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That was the strongest build of the season last night.
Oh.
It was a really cool build to watch people play though.
Well, yeah, because you're just dropping, like, literally spears out of heaven, right?
Yeah, and the Judgment would cause explosions.
Oh,
And
okay.
the more attack speed and cooldown you had, it just spammed, and it just made insane things go across your screen. Like, no other build in the game is like it.
Yeah. I need to look up what this build was called in D2R. Did you play D2R? You did, right?
No, I haven't.
Oh shit. I was not paying attention.
Grabby.
Was it called?
You're up there.
Because it was another build. There was only like 2 builds in D2 you could use for damage in Diablo 2 for a long time. And one of them was hammered in, and then there was another one where you shot these like holy bolts out of the sky, but they were like holy hammers that dropped out of heaven, and then they would shoot out when they hit enemies and do a bunch of damage, like in a circle. And I can't remember what it was called, but it was my favorite build for Diablo 2 for Paladin, because it was just different than Hammered In. Like, Hammered In was the most OP build, and everybody was running it. So I always like doing something a little different.
Right. Okay, let's see what we got from that.
219 Forgotten Souls. That's pretty solid. Honestly, I think we got the same amount from the Nightmare Dungeon.
Might have been. Something around there, yeah.
I'm gonna try level Warlock one day in D2. I haven't, but never played it. Oh, really? Yeah, I loved Diablo 2 and Diablo 2 Resurrected. I never got into D3 as much. Introduced me to a build last season when Pally came to the game. Oh, she introduced you to the Brandish build? Nice. Yeah, I need to watch more like videos, because even just understanding like what it looks like and how it functions a little bit is good for me to help other people out. Oh, is that what it's called? Fist of Heavens?
Spear of the Heavens.
No, the one from Diablo 2. I'm looking it up right now. Yes, this has got to be it. Because it was called the Foden, the FOH, Fist of Heavens. You know. But yeah, Cope, I haven't tried out the Warlock in D2R yet. I didn't buy the expansion yet for it either. But I've been having too much fun on D4. Okay, let me see what, we have World Boss in 30 minutes. Let me see what Nightmare Sigils I have. Or we could run, Hordes. I have some of those, I think.
That would be good for us to try to get some Scrolls of Restoration.
Yeah, that's another thing I need to farm up too.
And tribute of, I can't remember what that tribute's called, but the one for Augusite.
Refinement, I think, is what they were saying.
You're right. That's the one.
Yeah, I have one of them. Okay, so that happens.
Two. Then if we want to get some people in, I have 10 of the those lair boss sigils.
Oh shit, okay. Yeah, I used all of mine last night when we were, I think I have one of them for the Butcher, but I think that's the worst one.
He still drops mythics.
That is true.
Or no.
Wait, so there's a skill for Paladin now that it says there's Fist of the Heavens skill for Paladin right now. I haven't heard of anyone playing this, Fist of the Heavens. Unless this is just tripping. Or
There's
maybe
Heaven's Fury.
It's probably just confused with Spear of the Heavens.
Spear of the Heavens.
That's got to be what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because Spear of the Heavens has a Fist of the Heavens enhancement. Yeah, Spear of the Heavens becomes a core skill and is now pure holy energy that crashes down from the sky. On impact, it deals damage and breaks into 5 projectiles. Wait, let me... So you said it, Spear of the Heavens was insane last season, but they nerfed something and now it's not like one of the top builds?
Yeah, Judgment. They nerfed to Judgment.
Okay.
Let me see what Hysteria is running. Whatever he's using is definitely going to be probably the best. He's doing Shield Bash.
Interesting.
Yeah, they were speed farming Pit 110 earlier.
That's actually insane. Speed farming Pit 110?
Yeah, in 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, that's nuts. I'm gonna, okay, we read that. What's up, Shadow? How are you doing? Here, I have to go figure out what my cat wants. She's freaking out real quick.
Go for it.
Okay, my bad. My cat won't eat her food unless, like, she has a hard time knocking it down from her bowl. She has an auto feeder. She never knocks it down. I have to go and shake it for her. She freaks out. Okay, here we go.
I have 2 of these if they are good. Yes, D4.
Yeah. I'm gonna lurk and rock out to some tunes and run strongholds. Yeah, no problem, Cove. Blooded Hordes even on T1 is a death sentence with public groups. I have never run a public group before. I did forget that I guess we're still in Torment 4, so we'll see. I'm alert. Time to do some delve farming. Good luck with that, yes, mate. I thought that was like a WoW thing.
Holy shit, that was a lot of fire on the ground.
Yeah, I didn't even see where it came from. You're good. You just kill and then you can res me at the end because it'll just waste time. I need to get I'm like out of my rhythm with this build. I feel like I'm just like, I keep doing falling star over and over again, and I'm not even trying, like doing on purpose, but I don't get that much damage for falling the star. It just triggers the arbiter. So that's like, this, I think essentially the only reason I'm using it, that and movement. Shit. So many electric things.
I guess I'm gonna give up on Soul Spires. I have 2 things in the Soul Spires, but we haven't gotten anything that's granting us more ether.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what makes this, like, the RNG in this is what makes it kind of frustrating sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. Which sucks. It's like the best thing to have. Soul Spires.
Yeah, I figured that out on accident, because at least when I used to play, Soul Spires was the worst one.
Yeah.
And then last season, I just, like, one time we didn't get any of the ones that I thought were the best ones, like the Hellborn or the Chaos ones. Okay. And so I just, like, went all into Soul Spires and ended up, like, doubling how much Aether I got.
Yeah, sweet. Well, that helped.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, here we go. Finally.
I need to change this real quick. Oh yeah, you do get a shit ton of experience in here. I feel like I've already got 4 or 5 Paragon levels.
Well, I don't know how this is gonna go.
What is this?
The butcher.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, the buffed butcher is a little devious. There you go. Oh, that was close. Oh, hell yeah. Good morning, Polis. How are you doing, brother? Oh my god.
One?
2 in a row. We'll take it.
Goblins. Nope. Would've been ducking butts, man.
Yeah, seriously. Did you say Knuckin' Futz?
Yeah.
Did you ever watch that movie?
Yes.
I need to watch that. That was one of my favorites. It was like the most low-key David Spade movie ever. Oh, you can't close it until you kill the guy? Okay. I never get these Chaos ones, so I'm not even like familiar with the mechanics that much.
Alright, I'm gonna pick the one on the left since we need materials.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what does Bartok give you? Is it just like
Legendary gear.
okay.
That wasn't bad. Okay,
That wasn't bad at all.
Bro, that was on. I put all of it into Obdicite and got like 240.
Yeah, I got probably the same amount because it says I'm at 372, but I might have had it. In season 10, Bartok gave you seasonal powers, but after that, he just gives good gears. Oh, okay. Yeah, because he didn't exist when I used to play. Or maybe he existed, but it didn't give you that option in Infernal Hordes. I don't know where he existed.
All right, so that wasn't worth, except for the XP. That was good XP.
Yeah, good XP and I guess maybe a lot of gem fragments. I don't know.
I think you got Forgotten Souls because I'm back up to 1500.
Oh yeah, I have 430, so that means I can temper some of this stuff. Yeah, that's actually decent for Forgotten Souls. What did I need to temper? This with resource casting. Justice skills restores primary resource. Oh no, that's the wrong build guide.
Unless they're in the bloodied infernal wards, which I have 7 of, but we definitely don't want to do that in tier 4. We'd have to do it in tier 3.
Yeah, I'm down to try one. I know yesterday me, Morgan, wait, were you playing with us when we tried?
Yeah, we failed.
Yeah, and we all died instantly. I think we were gonna do Arbiter Duration. I think that's what it was. No, what the fuck?
Apparently, Blessed Shield, which is Shield of Retribution, is the top tier build of the season.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's what Hysteria told me. That's the guy who is doing all the DPS for Roxy, her husband.
Oh, okay. What? Yeah, I don't know what to temper on this ring. What do you think? Damage while in Arbiter form or wing strike damage? Because the only other option is resource cost reduction or lucky hit, chance to restore a resource.
Are you using
Because Hammer Makuna's, his just has 2, he has a Starless and an Argent Veil, so.
Are you using Ahu yet? Ahu Quacks?
I don't know what that is still. Is it an aspect or is it?
No, that's a rune.
Yeah, I need to change my rune words because I don't know what the fuck this person was, whoever made this other build guide rune words were.
So it'll make it to where casting any other skill than a basic or defensive consumes all of your primary resource.
Okay.
To increase your damage up to 100% for 1 second, which is good for elites and bosses. And if you run that, I would recommend the Faith Regen or whatever on the ring.
As a temper?
For now, yeah. That was one of the ones you had mentioned.
So resource generation or resource cost reduction?
Regen.
Okay.
Because it's going to use 100%, so regardless, we'll use it all. if you run Ahu. If not, I wouldn't do that.
Well, yeah, the one I have, one of the rune words I have right now is literally doing nothing because, or wait, I guess I did switch that one out. The original build guide I saw was saying to do the one that summons spirit wolves, and I literally never saw a spirit wolf the entire time we were playing yesterday.
Yeah.
So I don't know what, either it's bugged or I don't know, but I also don't know why you'd want spirit wolves for this build.
I think that they make enemies vulnerable.
Oh, okay. Is Ahu, that's a legendary rune, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have that. But let me see if...
Do you have Cervex?
No. The only legendary runes I have are Yol, Tam, and Igni.
Here's a Vex.
Okay, and what does this one do? Oh, get +1 to all skills.
Yeah.
And Sir is... Okay. So just do Cervex instead?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
And then do Aura duration. Or whatever it is, Arbiter duration on the ring.
I could not find Arbiter duration, so I must be looking in the wrong place.
It might not be for the ring.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I think that's a utility.
I think that's for armor only. Let me see. Let's see what our options are. You're using disciple skills?
Cervix? Yes. Yes, Dark. Am I using the what? What skills?
Disciple.
Yes.
You could do disciple damage.
Okay, because I don't know how these damages scale. So, like, for instance, on offense, there's wing strike damage, damage while in arbiter form, disciple damage, core damage. They're all things that I use as damage sources, but I don't know which one, you know, actually is going to do the most damage.
Let me see here.
World boss, thank you, Crixus. Wait, what'd you say?
Blessed Hammer is adjudicator skill. So
it says disciple on it, the tag.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just looked.
I'm hammered in, Polis. But obviously, I use wing strike damage when I'm in arbiter form, so.
Right, but you're just using it to make your enemies vulnerable, really. You don't have anything that's
like
buffing that damage because you're
scaling
not
that
using...
damage.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to scale hammered in, or like hammers specifically, because right now, I think my biggest problem is my attack speed then, which is weird because nothing on any of these build guides have attack speed. And Ring of the Starless Skies, that we can't just like manufacture that out of nothing, so I might have to switch something else up somewhere to get attack speed because I cast hammers so slowly. Well, I really just need that ring because I need to be able to cast them when I'm not casting them.
Yeah.
Wing Strike is its own damage type and it won't scale with hammers. Okay. See, and that was my thing, is before, when I was playing yesterday, my Arbiter and Wing Strike was doing so much more damage than my hammers that was, I didn't know that that's a temporary thing. Like, And it could have been the uniques I was using too were scaling wing strike damage that I'm not using those uniques anymore. Yeah, like this amulet, the Sanctus of Kethamar. But now we switched off that. So that's probably why my damage feels so shit now, is because I was getting all my wing strike damage from this.
So something you can do that I did on my hammer build last season was for my third passive on my amulet.
Yeah.
I put conviction because you gain the base of it is 0.3% attack speed for each stack of resolve up to 3%. So you could get that to 9% extra attack speed just off passive.
And then how do I earn resolve?
Let me see.
Because resolve, I thought that was only a thing with Spiritborn.
No, it's also on Paladin. Armored Hide.
Is that a aspect?
No, it's in your skill tree. I'm looking for it right now. Wait. It's gone. Did they take it out? I know for a fact it was there last season. Yeah, it's gone.
Perfect.
You know what? I wonder if that's one of the things they did for Castle in the Paragon board, because that gives you more armor percentage and people were using it to buff Castle.
Oh.
Yep, it's not there anymore. No longer a passive skill.
What's up, Rob? Well, arbiter damage scales your hammer's damage as long as you are in arbiter form. Yeah. And I'll be in arbiter form the majority of the time. But here's the thing. Yesterday, the reason why why the build felt good and now it doesn't, now that we're getting more of the gear that is supposed to be for this build, first of all, it's mythics. We still don't have mythics. And secondly, it's because I was unintentionally scaling wing strike damage just because I was using gear that I had, which included like the Kethamar amulet and some other shit. And that is how I was actually doing damage. My hammers weren't doing much, and that's what I felt like for a long time because I found the Kethamar amulet pretty early.
Gain stacks of resolve with Falling Star.
Oh. Maybe I have to go into a different part of the Falling Star to get the stacks of resolve. Judgment.
Say.
Sends for an additional 2 seconds. Rains blessed spears on the battlefield. Oh no, that's not for, okay. Oh yeah, well it says Valor skills strengthens your resolve and makes you an unstoppable force. It doesn't say anywhere on Falling Star that you get you gain resolve stacks or anything, but maybe just all of the Valor skills give you resolve stacks.
Aspect of Ascension uses Falling Star to gain and maintain stacks of resolve.
Okay, I think I have that on something. Yes, I do. Casting a skill that
Yeah,
grants
your
Arbiter
glove.
form increases your damage, stacking up to 10 times. It's so weird because none of this says anything, like it doesn't blatantly say resolve. It just says stacks of something. But if that's what they say, then we'll go with it. Mernin again. I hope you slept. I got a couple hours. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, you less all wing strike damage when you unequip that amulet. Go to the dummies and check if you... Where does it show resolve stacks though? Does it show like right down here somewhere? How will I know if I have resolve stacks or not? Because I can go to Kjolvashad and see. Okay. Yeah, so I lost all that wing strike damage, and like my blessed hammer casting, I just, you know, like they're doing damage. I just don't think they're doing enough where it feels like all of a sudden my build just got completely neutered.
So when you start attacking, you'll see a fist on your, just like above your bar.
A fist?
Yeah, and hover over it with your mouse, and it'll tell you how many stacks you have.
Okay, I don't see a fist anywhere, so I don't think I'm getting them.
Let me give you so I can see what it says. Oh my god. I see what you mean. Okay, so it's the thing that looks like wings.
Okay. So we're getting them.
And right now you have 7, 8.
Yeah, it keeps going up. But what was that for again? I forgot what we were looking at resolve stacks for.
Passive to give you more attack speed. Which was...
Oh, the conviction.
Conviction, yes.
So the amulet you gave me already had conviction on it.
So that, yeah, if you tap into conviction, let's see, how many stacks do you currently have of conviction on the amulet?
2, and I don't think I have any points in it at
That would bring you to
all.
5.
I currently don't have any points in it. Should I put points in it?